welcome to today's Just Chopsing Podcast and radio show. And today we have one of the members from Bittersweethearts, and that is Zoe Infante. How are you, Zoe?
I am good. Thank you for having me.
Well, we haven't really had you yet, but we got half an hour to do it in. So, Zoe, Bittersweethearts, what's going on with you guys? I mean, I see you released your first single.
First single and video just got released. We've been in and out of the studio writing. We have more music videos coming out and being recorded soon. And then we're going to release a full album in January before we go on tour. So,
All right, I was going to ask you when your album was coming out. I mean, that's all in the works?
All in the works.
Got a name for the album yet?
I have some ideas, but I want to keep that confidential.
Okay. You won't tell anybody.
No, we won't know. You can, if you let it slip, we don't mind. But your debut single then was called Hate to Love.
Hate to Love, yes.
And how did that go down? Was it very well received, or?
Yeah, this song is super important to me. It got me through a really hard time, and just having the video and the song out and like the people reaching out to me and saying like how this song has helped them, and it's a great feeling to have people relate to your music and to relate to people through
Tough
hard
times.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I sort of like from the video, I got a couple of vibes from it. So it could either be, obviously about, for me, it was kind of like about losing love or something, but that could be maybe being jilted at the altar, or perhaps somebody had passed on or something before you managed to spend your life with them. So I got a couple of vibes especially from the video as well.
Yeah. What's great is that it can be interpreted in so many different ways. Like, it's kind of just like whatever you want it to mean, it can mean. For me, it got me through a divorce, which that's a different story. We don't have to talk
Divorce? You
about,
don't even look old enough to be married.
No, I was going to say that.
I am 20. It was
20?
unfortunately, yes. It was a green card thing that I didn't know. The French. Anyways.
Oh, 90 days to wed.
More like 2 months. But
Have you seen that program, 90 Days to Wed?
yes,
I wonder how many of
yes.
them are doing it only for a green card.
Yeah. Unfortunately I didn't know though. But that was really rough. But
Yeah, I bet, yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm okay.
Yeah, you got through it okay? Yeah, you must have got through it okay. I mean, you're sitting there in your negligee.
Actually, a vintage shirt.
Is it? Okay. I was going to say, I thought you dressed up just for us Welsh boys. Well, how did that come about then? How were you like scuppering into a relationship with a French person? I mean, did you meet him on the internet or?
Oh no. It was I don't really want to like I
No,
don't
you don't
know.
have to go into detail, but
Yeah, basically he was a photographer, I model, we met through that, and then very whirlwind romance, proposed within a month, starting having an affair like 4 months married, and then
Oh, no.
divorced for 10 months. So
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
dear.
Bit
it
Britney
was very
Spears, was it?
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
Did you get married in Vegas?
no, it was actually a very nice wedding.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, nightmare.
Oh. Well, I was actually going to ask you. Oh, go on, Dave, you can do it.
I was just going to say, to move on from the topic, was obviously, I was going to ask you where you get your inspiration from with your songwriting and your lyrics and stuff. So it's obvious where you've got that one from. I've had a
Oh yeah.
listen on YouTube of some of your live performances, and obviously those tracks are a lot more upbeat as well. So where do
Mhm.
you tend to draw your inspiration from lyrically?
So I've been like writing poetry my whole life, and all my songs start as poems. It's just they're all about things I've gone through or I'm going through, or every single song I write is about something that is going on in my life or that has happened. Even if it's more in a like obscure way of like not really like being so upfront about it, everything is yeah about personal experience and just navigating life as like I don't know
Well,
a
everything
20
comes with feeling.
year alone supporting herself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
everything comes with feeling then.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes you a bit more authentic, I suppose.
Mm.
Yeah, I have too many feelings, I think, but I'll take it.
Yeah, don't we all?
Nah, you can't have too many feelings. Look at me,
No,
I'm
that's right.
depressed. You really, you really throw me now because you've like ruined my whole interview. To be honest, because my whole interview was based around your song, and obviously "Hate to Love," and I wanted to ask you some questions about that. David's
Yeah,
already asked you. We've got into your divorce, and we were. I wasn't really expecting to go down that road, but
that's right.
because I was going to ask you if you were in a relationship or not. You know.
Um, well, no. I think I need to just be in a relationship with myself for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I can imagine, but yeah, because that was all like the flow of my chat, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I was going
Which
to
is
ask you if you weren't
really
in
hard
a.
to hmm?
Sorry, go on.
No, sorry. You.
No, I was going to ask you with the lyrics from the song. I was going to ask if you were in a relationship, and we've already discussed that. But then I was going to ask you if you had any good dating tips. But obviously, you're not ready to go out and date yet.
It's true. But I still do have tips.
Oh, go on then, give me a tip.
Okay, dating tips.
Don't
The
date a Frenchman.
okay, first step. Don't date a Frenchman unless you really want to. But proceed with caution.
Right, okay, that's a good one.
As they say, c'est la vie, and sometimes that's not a good thing. Um,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I'm
so
actually thinking about doing 20 videos in a row over 20 days and doing 20 relationship tips. What do you
I
think of
thought
that,
you were going to
Dave?
say 20 Frenchmen.
You're gonna give 20 relationship tips.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'm gonna challenge myself.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna get them all from guests, or are you actually gonna give your own tips?
I can't get them all from guests because then it'll take 20 weeks to collect them.
Yeah.
It's true. Or I can just give you five and then you only need 15 more.
Oh,
There
that's a
we
good
go.
idea. Give me the
Okay.
four.
I didn't even give you the first. Oh, I guess the Frenchman. Okay, sure. I guess I'll count. I mean, I know some amazing, kind French people.
Yeah,
But
not all French. No, not all French people are bad.
Yeah, I live really close to him, so I gotta be nice.
I live
It's
even
only a,
closer.
it's, well, there's only a bit of water between me and them. It's only 20 miles, isn't it?
Well, there's only Belgium between me and them.
um, yeah, so relationship, dating advice. This one's kind of like straightforward, but like don't try to be anything you're not. Like don't try to oversell yourself. Don't try to make yourself seem perfect or then when shit hits the fan, like you're just not gonna know how to like really express yourself or like like for me I know in this past relationship I just tried to be like the perfect wife, like partner, everything, like always have my shit together and never ever crumble, just try to stay strong. And like when I really needed to just let go and just like process and feel, I just didn't let myself do that because I didn't want to give off this impression of like me not having my shit together, me not being perfect, me not, yeah, like I definitely just always, no matter what, be yourself
Mm.
and just really be open with like who you are. Don't hide anything or then you might have a crazy, narcissistic French man who ruins and uproots your whole life in a matter of 10 months, and do not recommend that. So,
No, that's a nightmare. I mean, me and Dave have been together now for how long have we been together, Dave?
Since I was born.
We're actually in the same house, but we're in different rooms.
really?
No, we're in different countries.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Oh dear, I don't know. But I've actually got a real listener's question today. What do you think of that, Dave?
Well, we got a real listener.
We've got a real listener or a
Unlike
real,
unlike the ones that we normally just make them up.
yeah, a real YouTube watcher.
Okay.
And her name is Tracy, and she sent me a question to ask you. And she said, "What is the best gig you've ever been to, and why?"
Like best gig I've ever played or ever seen.
You ever seen?
Fleetwood Mac at the Forum was like insane. I absolutely, I loved it. It was so special. Um, Also, I saw Dead and Co at the Hollywood Bowl. That was also really cool. But definitely Fleetwood Mac
How
at
long ago was
the
that?
Forum. This was like 2019, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like, it was just so special.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Cool.
bet. Yeah.
Well, what's
they
the
never-
best gig you've ever played?
Best gig I've ever played. Okay, this is like tough. I played a gig in Hawaii at Turtle Bay Resort, which was just so magical. But I had a crazy knee injury, so the performance itself wasn't like my favorite, but it was definitely like the most exciting place I've ever played. Best show, probably sold out observatory show down here in Orange County, Santa Ana. I grew up going to the observatory, saw like so many of my favorite artists there growing up. It was just, and to have a sold out show there was just like insane. Like, I would go to that place before I was even in music, when I wanted to be in music, and it was just like a full circle moment for me. It was amazing.
Okay. How long have you been playing music then, Zoe?
Well, I started playing music from a very young age. My dad is in music, both sides of my family, music, like, just, yeah. So my first instrument was actually the harp,
Oh, wow.
which did not last for very long because my dad was like, hell no, you're playing bass. Um,
Was that
and then
double
I played
bass?
bass. I played stand-up bass in orchestra and jazz band for years, and then obviously I play guitar. Those things go hand in hand. I've tried piano, but it was boring to me. Yeah, I love the strings. The strings are awesome. But nowadays I don't like to be tied down to an instrument, so the only time I really play is when I'm like jamming or just like writing alone. Like, I'll just pull out a guitar or bass. Yeah, so I haven't played like an instrument on stage in years, but music wise, I don't know. My first band started when I was 15. That ended over the pandemic. And then I started playing and singing backups for my dad when I was probably like 13. And I
Okay.
still play with him sometimes when I can. So it's cool.
Yeah.
Is your dad in a band or?
So he's in a bunch of bands, but he's also in the #1 Rolling Stones tribute band in the world.
Okay.
And he's the Mick Jagger. So
Oh,
he
that's
like
awesome.
looks exactly like Mick. And well, like a younger Mick. And no offense.
Well, he is 173, Mick Jagger.
He
Never
looks
mind.
he looks great now. He looks great. But my dad is not 73. That's like in his 50s. So still up there, but not that up there. But yeah, I've been singing backups for him with my twin sister for like years and years whenever we can, which is so special to play with my dad. It's just so fun.
Yeah, it's awesome, huh?
Have you got an identical twin sister, or is she
I
not?
do.
Is she identical?
So, yeah, identical twin.
Okay.
We were in the same band that I started when I was 15 until the pandemic when we were about to go on tour with our old band, and then we were about to graduate high school. We graduated in 2020. Um, we were going to go on tour that following fall, and obviously everything just blew up in our faces. Everything got canceled. We were so uninspired. We just started fighting more. We just didn't really like have anything to write about because we were so discouraged. And then we kind of were like, okay, like let's take a second, find our own voices and regroup, you know?
Hmm.
And so now this is like the regroup thing. My sister's actually like on a tour right now as a hired gun um, for this guy doing a US tour, which is very exciting. She plays bass. So yeah, it's cool. It's really great to. My dream would be to play with like our own separate bands someday, and then maybe get together and do one of our old songs together. That would be
Yeah.
Yeah,
amazing
yeah.
because there's nothing more special than playing with your sister. It's just
Yeah.
incredible.
Maybe we get a band together with all three of you, with your dad and your sister.
That sounds
You'd
like
be like
some
the Kelly
Partridge
family.
Family. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure my dad would love that.
Yeah,
I
that'd
bet
be
he
nice,
would.
wouldn't it? Yeah.
I just that sounds really fun and all, but me and my sister don't really work together well at this moment.
No, but give it a while. Like you said,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you were at
we're
loggerheads in the pandemic, so
yeah, like we're also in such different places of our life right now. Where like I am a 20-year-old who has lived alone since I was 17 in LA, who has already been divorced, and she still lives with my parents in Long Beach, and it's like goes to like parties like in our hometown. Like we're just very, very, very different right now, and like I don't know. I feel like we just both, yeah, she needs to kind of like, I don't want to say catch up with me. Like she's doing great.
yeah.
Like she's doing what 20-year-olds should be doing.
Mm.
But we don't really have anything to relate about right now, except that we have the exact same face.
Yeah, yeah. So you're doing the 30-year-old thing and she's doing the 20-year-old thing.
Precisely. But I'm getting a
Yeah.
head start.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can relay your experience off on your sister,
Yeah.
you know? You can hold her hand through the twilight years if you like.
Ugh, I wish that, oh, maybe one day we'll be in a
I'm
band
sure you'll
together
get there. I'm sure you'll get
someday.
there.
Or maybe
Yeah,
she'll just
definitely.
have to join this one day, but we'll see.
Yeah, she might do. You never know, do you? You know, things can go in full circle, like you just said. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah. But as of now, I'm so happy with like the situation that I'm in with the people I'm working with the band that I like literally handpicked. Like
hmm.
it's I wouldn't change a thing. And Rio's also my twin Rio is also doing amazing things. So just like happy for both of us and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
where life is taking us and where music is taking us. So
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good. That's
Well,
good. So
So,
so when your album comes out, you've got a European tour coming up as well. Is that
yes, we're
is
going
that
to
just
Europe.
you just going out on your own, or are you touring with another band? What's the format for that?
So we're going on tour in Europe in January and we're going like alone, just us, which is exciting and I'm really excited for it. Yeah.
That's really
Um,
brave, Alice. When you think, the band's only been together maybe 6, 7 months, and then to do a European tour, which you're probably going to be 9 months together, maybe 10 months together. That's a big thing to do, Alice. So fair play to
yeah,
you for doing it.
it's amazing right
well,
off the bat already, and they're just like it's crazy that we've only just started and we've already booked our first European tour. We've already have like people interested in us and people like wondering what's our next move, and it's just people are like, I haven't heard music like this in a while. Like it gives me 60s vibes. Like we need more of that in this like day and age, and people are just really excited. So um, I could not be more thrilled with like I'm just so fortunate to have so many people friends' projects like believing in me. So it's the best feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's great. That's great. Have you got the countries booked yet? Do you know which countries you're going to go to in Europe?
I know some of them, but we're still booking stuff. Like
Okay.
it's not even all done yet. Like and we're going to Amsterdam, Holland, Austria, Germany, um, Paris. I think we're going to London. We're going like we're going everywhere, which is really
Yeah, that's
exciting.
awesome. Yeah, because
Um,
you've never been to Europe, have you? So
no, I've
hopefully
never been.
hopefully it's just not going to be like a whistle stop tour where you end up sort of like going from one gig to another gig to another gig. Hopefully you'll be able to spend maybe a day in each city and have a walk
Yeah,
about and take in a bit of
yeah,
the culture as well.
totally. Um, or I might just like stay after the tour's over and just like leave Beverly Hills and just backpack through the
Through
Swiss
Europe.
Alps. Um, who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, you'll have to send me a. Oh, yeah. I'll have to have a look at your tour schedule to see where you're playing and when you're playing.
That will all be released so soon. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you know,
Um,
it'd be a shame for you to only have one gig in the Netherlands because
I know
Amsterdam.
I think we're playing more than one in the Netherlands. I think we're playing like so far three, I
Okay, cool.
think, which is
That's good.
I'll be
amazing.
playing one near me.
We'll bring the music to you. I'll just drive
Yeah,
by in the van and just open the door really quick and just
you can play in my garden if you want.
cool.
I'll invite all the neighbours.
Does it snow?
Sorry?
Does it snow?
Does it snow? Yeah, it does snow, yeah.
Is it gonna be snowing in January?
I don't know. It might be. It could be. But usually
I've
it comes a little bit later in the year in Holland.
I've never experienced like real snow before, so that's gonna be cool.
Mm.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't pin your hopes on it, to be honest, but
Yeah, yeah, they get it in
it
Germany.
gets
Well,
cold.
yeah, probably February time, is it over there? Maybe
Yeah, a little bit later
February,
usually.
March.
Yeah,
Is it really? Is it later
yeah.
again?
Yeah, I mean, last year it was snowing in April, so
Mm.
not
Wow.
much, but it was cold, you know, in the winter. Sometimes it gets down to like minus 17 Celsius,
Whoa.
which is fucking cold. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's way down there.
Yeah, bottle
Wow.
that weather.
It is, yeah, yeah, it can be.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to be wearing bobble hats and gloves and big parka jackets in LA, would you?
Definitely not.
What part of LA do you live in then?
I'm in Beverly Hills.
Oh, right,
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Do you live next door to Robbie Williams?
Yeah, of course.
He lives up around there, doesn't he? Because I was going to say, because is it pretty rough now in downtown LA, isn't it?
Downtown is a whole different story. I'm like 30 minutes away from downtown.
Okay.
It should be like 10 minutes, but traffic is insane. It
Yeah.
can take like an hour for me to get downtown sometimes, but um downtown is it's whole other thing right now. It's so bad down there.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm very fortunate to live in Beverly Hills and like West Hollywood area. It's just very um
Relaxed.
I don't it's very like I don't know, feels very safe.
All
Especially
right.
Yeah,
since I'm
Okay.
alone. Like it's good like to have parking, to have like my own space. I don't want to be in this like rat-filled apartment downtown. Like
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah. Very good.
nice.
All right then, mate. Got anything left, Dave?
I don't think so. No,
All
not
right.
unless Zoe wants to tell us the name of the album.
I know it's gonna have to do something with like my divorce. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Okay. It's not going to be called "Fuck You," is it?
Oh
No,
God.
no, 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 no. It's gonna be. I'll tell you like the name I'm not gonna choose, or it's just think like Runaway Bride vibes. That's all
Runaway
I'm gonna
Bride.
say.
Do you know what?
Yes.
We had a guest, right? And his name was Marco Mendoza, and he told us the name of his album, which was due to be released, and then he went and changed it.
He did, didn't he?
He did.
He did change it,
Really?
yeah, Marco. Yeah, he said it's definitely going to be this. It's definitely going to be this. I shouldn't tell you. And then when the album came out, it was a name of another track. I was like, what a bad egg. He's such a lovely guy as well. But wait till he comes back over to the UK. I can have him.
That's why I can't say anything. I have to keep it super low key.
All right then, Zoe. It's been great talking to you.
So nice to talk to you guys.
And good luck with your tour and with the album release.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, we'll keep tracks on it because obviously I live in the UK and Terry lives in Holland. So we'll try and catch you guys when you come over.
I'll make sure you guys get the schedule. Keep you posted.
Cool.
Yeah. Wes has already put me on the guest list. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, should
Does that mean I got to fly to Holland then, does it?
You might have to.
Thank you guys so much. It was so nice to talk to you.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Hope we didn't upset you in any way.
No, you guys were great.
Cool.
All right.
Well, I hope everything works out for you in the future in every department.
Yeah, me too.
You fill me up with light before it quickly fades away. You make me dizzy, upside down. I wish there was a way.